Hello, and welcome to Perception of Truth. I'm your host, Renato. This podcast is about debatable topics on different perceptions of what people believe to be true. My goal is to make people wake up and realize that sometimes things aren't the way we think they are. So let's get to it. On today's topic, we're talking about the Mandela effect. A phenomenon that refers to the idea that a large group of people remember events or facts differently than they actually happened. The term was coined by blogger Fiona Broom, who claimed that many people remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s, when in fact he died in 2013. But the Mandela effect isn't limited to just one event. People have reported memories of a range of things, from famous quotes to the names of brands and products that don't align with historical records. Here are a few examples. If you watch Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you probably remember the line, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" You may be surprised to learn that the line actually says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall" instead. Oops, magic mirror on the wall instead. If you saw Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, you probably remember Darth Vader saying the famous line, "Luke, I am your father." You might be surprised to learn that the line was actually, "No, I am your father." Most people have memories of the line being the former rather than the latter. Henry VIII. People had a memory of a painting of Henry VIII eating a turkey leg, though no such painting has ever existed. There have, however, been similar cartoons created. In Star Wars, I remember C-3PO being completely gold. Now his right leg is silver from the knee down. How does that happen? Joan Jett, an old school classic. For decades, countless people remember the first line in this hit song as, "I saw him standing there by the record machine." But if you listen again closely, you will hear dancing instead of standing. In the movie Forrest Gump, there's a line where Forrest says, "Life was like a box of chocolate." But most people remember him saying, "Life is like a box of chocolate." The Flintstones, seems most people pronounce it Flintstones rather than Flint Stones. Fruit Loops. Can you guess the correct spelling? Oscar Mayer. There is some controversy over the spelling of the famous brand of hot dogs, Oscar Mayer Wieners. Some people claim to remember the brand being spelled Mayer instead of Mayer or Meyer, the correct spelling. Bernstein Bears. The famous children's book series, The Bernstein Bears, is not immune to the Mandela effect. Many people remember the name being the Bernstein Bears, spelled with an E instead of an A. Shazam! One of the most well-known examples of the Mandela effect is the collective memory of a movie called Shazam that starred the actor-comedian Sinbad in the 1990s. In fact, no such movie exists, although there was a children's movie called Kazam and some other coincidences that could help to explain how this movie became created or remembered in many people's minds. Pikachu. Many people report remembering Pikachu, a Pokemon character, as having a black-tipped tail. In reality, the character has always had a solid yellow tail. There are many more examples. So what's going on here? Is it possible that our memories are faulty and we're all misremembering things? Or is there something more mysterious at play? Some theories about the Mandela effect suggest that it may be caused by a parallel universe or time travel. These theories argue that the differences in our memories are due to the small differences in the timeline of alternate universes, or that our memories are somehow crossing over from other dimensions. Other people believe that the Mandela effect may be caused by collective false memories, or the idea that our memories can be influenced by the beliefs and recollections of those around us. For example, if enough people believe that a certain event or fact occurred a certain way, it can become a shared memory, even if it never actually happened. There's also the possibility that the Mandela effect is simply a result of the fallibility of human memory. Memory is a complex and imperfect process, and it's common for people to misremember details or conflict events. Whatever the cause, the Mandela effect highlights the way that our perception of reality can be influenced by a variety of factors, from external sources to the way our minds process and store information. It's a fascinating and mysterious phenomenon, and it raises important questions about the nature of reality and our place in the universe. Thank you for watching Perception of Truth. If you like this podcast and would like to see more, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.